Hey yo, welcome back everybody. We got our second match of the night with Origin versus Velocity in the Prospect League. And actually a pretty important match here for playoffs. And I got Rockerman who's doing a double shift tonight with me. How we doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I had to pull the double because this matchup, it's going to be a banger right here. Origin versus Velocity. Winner is going to clinch their spot in the playoffs. Loser is going to be put to the brink here. Velocity, they have Rooks right on their tail. Rooks playing Saturday Night Rocket League, so Velocity needs this win to clinch their spot. Otherwise, they're going to have to wait all the way until Saturday to find if they can make it. And Origin here, they've got Tora hot on their tails. They have to win because if Tora wins, Tora's got the tiebreaker on them. So it's gonna be crucial. It's gonna be crucial here. And actually, we had one of the players here, C Money. He redeemed full series caster bias against Velocity. So as much as I want to get the hype up for the match, we're gonna have to go full series caster bias against Velocity. So we're gonna be kind of talking trash a little bit on them. I think it'd be pretty easy considering we kind of got a rooting interest here in Origin.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I already wanted Origin to win anyway, so there was already a bit of an inherent bias. But like you were mentioning me before we got started here, the last time these two teams played, it was on a Saturday Night Rocket League early on in the season, and Origin barely won that out in the game 5, 3-2. So could be another close matchup here, and playoff implications on the line. You're better off just winning it. You don't want to leave it to chance for another team to lose or tiebreakers, any of that sort. So you want to take the win right here if you're one of these teams.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll have to get them joined up here, and we'll have to see. I think I'm gonna take my prediction here. Gonna go Origin 3-0 sweep. They've got Sir Legend on their team, so it's already over. As soon as you joined in the lobby, I already knew Origin. They're taking the victory, so we don't even have to think about it, Bagels. I'm certain Origin in 3.
You know what? I gotta agree with you. Sir Legend, he didn't perform in season 1 either. He's not gonna clutch up here. It's impossible.
No, I heard he was bailing on his team, but he decided to come back for this one, and I just don't think it's gonna be enough. I actually had the pleasure of playing with him the other day, and apparently he's 1,000 MMR in 3s. So he's barely enough to make the league. I don't think it's going to be enough to get his team a victory and clinch him into the playoffs.
Yeah, you know what? Just Origin all the way. Velocity player on this one, though. Great Sage coming out from Sageburner. Why wouldn't he get the save? His name's almost has save in his name, so he's known for that. Uh-oh. Origin misplaying it on defense here, and unfortunately I'm going to have to compliment Sir Legend. You know what? No, I'm not going to compliment. It was just a mistake. It's just a mistake, Easy goal.
It was a bad play. A bad play by Sage there. Sir Legend, just a lucky goal there. He's lucky that it pinched in the net there, and it just happens.
I forgot to put my vote in, and since it's caster bias, Origin in 3.
Yeah, we got the caster bias going against Velocity if you're just tuning in, so we're gonna have to rip on them a little bit, but we want to see a close matchup regardless, so we'll see how it goes.
Another miss coming out from the Origin player, and there he is again. This one's slightly less mediocre than the last one, but still able to put it in. But actually, it wasn't even a miss. It was a great beat out from Slip, but I hate these caster biases,
Yeah, caster bias is tough. I don't want to rip on these guys. I don't want to rip on them too much either, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what the viewers want. So they spent their hard-earned points here, and they want to see us rip on Velocity. So
this could be bad for Origin as a great demo comes out, but just gets the hit after the demo came off and trying to pinch it to the middle, flinging it off to the side. Sage on this one now off the backboard. The Velocity players aren't gonna be able to get there, and Drizzard's gonna bounce back, getting one back for him.
Yeah, nice shot there from Drizzard, but Sir Legend misses the 50, and Slipknot, where is he going? Where is that man going? He drives at the post, and Drizzard puts it in there. And Velocity, they're just going to let up a goal. Great play by Origin, but just a misread on the backboard there. Tough.
Yeah, if you're P2, you can't be putting faith in Sir Legend. Let's be honest. Oh my god. This is just a caster bias just ruins everything, because then Sir Legend, He just comes back, but once again, another huge misplay from Origin, giving him way too much space there as Sir Legend gets the quadruple touch off that post.
Yeah, I think the caster's bias is turning into the caster's curse here. So, as we see a shot there, Sageburner, he's going to put it in, and finally, Origin, they're able to answer back, keeping it close there, and a nice shot. You see P2 and Slipknota, just a miscommunication from them, not sure what they were doing, and Origin going to put that one home there.
Yeah, I can see Shire and Chaz talking about preheated. The HUD is not in this matchup. I don't know what he's talking about for preheated. Actually, two people are talking about preheating the oven. No HUD in this matchup. No. But one thing I was going to bring up, the last time a caster series bias was in play, the HUD was in that match, and it absolutely backfired on Eminem. So,
that's true.
You know, for Origin's sake, this could be deadly for them, because I think the last two times a caster bias was used, the team ended up losing that submitted it. So,
yeah,
I mean, maybe not as powerful as a weapon as it could be.
I remember that one. I remember that one, the Eminem series, Vortex. They had a 2-0 series lead. Eminem decided that was the time to use the caster's bias, and they just come back and give reverse swept. So, it could be deadly here. But I mean, for all that's going on here, Origin, they're still definitely in this one. You know, only one goal down, halfway to go, so they're still right in this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of time left to go. There's just been so much scoring in this first 2.5 minutes that's kind of been delaying all this talk. And anyways, I just got word from Shire in chat. He's put a pizza in the oven. He's literally put the hut in the oven. Somebody needs to call the police. We need to make sure Benji's okay. Somebody get the hut out of there.
Save the HUD. We need to save the HUD here in the chat. The poor man, he's stuck in the oven.
I mean, to be fair, nobody can out preheat the HUD. Oh, a big whiff coming out from P2.
Oh.
They're all gonna miss on defense. C-Money sending it off the crossbar now. Where's the follow-up? Sage there, but getting 50'd out by the Velocity players. Drizzard now once again off the backboard. They need to hit this shot. And Sage! Oh no! Calamity for Origin. They just pounded that backboard over and over again, and they finally had the opportunity, and they couldn't put it away.
Yeah, they just missed out on that one. Velocity, they were just scrambling all over the field, and the net was wide open for Sage. It was a tough angle regardless, but still one that he should have hit, and now Origin, they're going to have to find an answer here as they're back on the attack for the moment.
All right, game aside, I have now unintentionally started a hashtag Save the Hut in Twitch chat.
I think that was me. I think that was me.
Oh, it was?
I said we need to get a Save the Hut in the chat, so looks like that's what we got.
I didn't even realize. We need to make sure Benji's okay. We'll be calling him like that because I care about him.
Someone get the man on the line. Make sure he's okay. That's what we care about. We care about the safeties of our players, and you know, we need the hut to be okay.
Shire started a new hashtag. Cook the hut. We can't have that. Can't have that. We need to get this man's. We need to get the hut out of the oven. Unfortunately, Shire, no dinner for you tonight. You're gonna have to starve.
Need to save the hut. But yeah, 33 seconds remaining here. Velocity, they're still holding on for the moment, but I mean, with the way Velocity's been playing, it's only a matter of time before Origin squeaks one through.
Yeah, and 20 seconds left. Now another opportunity. Sage, he doesn't miss it this time. It was right about the same spot, but he's able to sneak it in top right, unlike the last time where he smacked it off the crossbar.
Yep, just like I said, it was only a matter of time there. And Velocity, they just choke on the backboard there. And Sageburner, he's going to put that one in. So tied at 3, 19 seconds left. The Origin in 3, it's still alive here. They've got it in the bag here. You know, Sir Legend getting a couple lucky goals is not gonna turn the tide enough for them.
Yeah, absolutely not. And then Sage rushing the net on the dribble, getting a good 50 off to the side, but Drizzard isn't quite able to get it. This is going to leave C-Money last back. He's going to get an unfortunate touch out to the middle, but luckily Sir Legend, I mean, Lightning can't strike 4 times in the same spot, so
No, not possible.
No doubt. I mean, if he happens to score a 4th goal for his team,
buy a lottery ticket.
I'm not putting my money on it, but
I would tell him to buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
At that point, Slipknota, almost the luckiest goal. He might have had to buy a lottery ticket after that one, but not going to go.
I thought it was Sir Legend in my heart saying.
That would have been the ultimate curse.
No, not like this.
That would have been the ultimate curse there.
C-Money off the backboard again. Slipknota missing. Sir Legend actually able to come up with the play on defense, though. Missing the ball here, as we expect. But Drizzard sending it back onto the Velocity side. No Origin player to follow up, and all the Origin players kind of clustered in this corner. But Sage is able to bail him out with a hit to the middle. Sir Legend cleaning it up, and Drizzard's going to take the initiative here. Beating out Sir Legend again. Net somewhat open, though. Decent pass from Sir Legend, and Sage gets the hit his team needs. And then once again, the players clustered in the corner. Looks a little unorganized from defense for Origin here.
Yeah, they're not really able to get a clear out, but I mean, Velocity, they really haven't had the great opportunity yet. So, I mean, without a good opportunity, Origin, they're able to hold on in this one.
Yeah, C-Money able to get another hit out, and they broke out to offense for about 5 seconds there, but once again, getting boxed in by this Velocity team. An unfortunate touch coming out from P2, though, and a demo coming out from Sage. Shot almost going on, but Sir Legend saving it out. And now that could be the opportunity Origin's looking for to get back on offense. C-Money with the shot. He can't put it in. The follow-up from Sage off the crossbar again. He's 1 for 3 on these goals, opportunities. He needs to be hitting these shots. Another double commit coming out from Velocity.
I was gonna say Sage has 8 shots here in this one. Maybe Bagels, maybe he's just toying with them a little bit. See how many shots he can hit off the post. It'd be too easy if he was able to put every shot in. Gotta toy with them a little bit, make them panic. I think that's a strategy here for Sage, and if that's the strategy, it's working.
Yeah, 25% shooting is a decent ratio there, but we would like to see him score. Boost that up a little bit like we know he can, unlike those crossbar hits. But Origin back on defense now. Sage getting a spectacular save, but kind of balling out C-Money. C-Money on the clear now, sending it over to Sir Legend. He's not going to get the save. He is! Follow-up from Sage, and he misses again. Oh,
crossbar. I don't know what's happening right here. The crossbar is cursed. As Sage, he's up to 10 shots, and C-Money's going to put it in.
I mean, C-Money said, yeah, you can get some shots, Sage, but I mean, I'll show you how it's done. C-Money with 25% shooting as well before Sage had to botch those 2 opportunities, but kind of a roller coaster of a game 1 there.
Yeah, that was something. Origin, like I said, Bagels, I think they were toying with them there. They had to keep it close. They had to make sure that Velocity felt like they had their hopes up. They were ready to win the game, and Origin just came back, snatched them away, just like they wanted to do all along.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Origin here, caster bias aside, they just didn't play defense that game, only coming up with 2 saves. Either all the goals either just went in, or it was just all those misplays. I think if they're going to want to take the series against Velocity, they need to make sure they're solid on defense. Because otherwise, I mean, Velocity, they're not the greatest, but they could put one in every now and then. A certain person named Sir Legend.
Somehow Sir Legend got 3 in there, so, Origin, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they let him get so many goals. Maybe they're just trying to get his confidence up. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only reason why I think Origin even let those goals in there. It's got to get the confidence up and, keep their hopes up a little bit before they, pull out the 3-0 sweep and just take them down.
Yeah, and Chipmunk in the game chat just said, "Oh my God, 4 sign nets." And in fact, Velocity has a whole team of sign nets. I don't know what they're doing here. I mean, 60 hertz. That's not the way we do it out here.
That's just tough. That's probably one of the other reasons why they lost the first game. How do you expect to win anything when your team is full of side nets? It's just you just can't. You have to have PC master race. It's just the only reason why they lost that game. Besides that they're bad, but that's another story.
Yeah, you might not even get 60 FPS. Those damn things, they overheat so easily. There's no room to ventilate. There's no room to breathe in those dang things. So, they're probably running at a solid 30 at this point. And the fact that they even made it this far, I can't believe it. As Velocity happens to ball out all the defense, hopefully Origin can get back here. But a great save coming out from C-Money. I knew Velocity couldn't do it. They couldn't possibly.
No, P2, he got a little bit lucky there. He balled the whole team. Origin just let him ball the whole team. It was, again, keeping that hope up. C-Money just let him get an opportunity to the very last moment and broke his heart.
Yeah, and C-Money was the player to redeem that caster bias, so I think it's going to be on him to kind of take the dominant approach here, as he did get that that game 1 OT winner, so let's see if he can't be the guy to step up, as it looks like Sage is a little dry on these shooting opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, two for 10. He's got to step it up though for sure in this one, and he's just gonna have to turn it around. But Drizzard trying to turn it around. Sage, can he hit the open net? Yes, he can. He did it. He did it, Bengals.
I mean, there's no way he could hit crossbar on this shot.
No,
Mathematically impossible.
I mean, he could have. I wouldn't have been surprised, to be honest. But hey, he squeaks it in, and there's the 1-0 lead.
I didn't want to entertain it, but I feel like I have to bring it up just for the sake of content. But Shire started an unfortunate hashtag in the chat. I won't say it, but I will address it. I just wanted to give him the credit he deserves.
I think
it was a little funny. It gave me a chuckle.
I see it. I got to give props to Shire. I respect that. But
so Legend watching the dribble.
That's tough.
I mean, he can't dribble.
No
way.
I mean, 1,000 MMR dribbles.
I don't know about that. I actually don't even know what the rank is for this league. Is it D3?
It's Diamond 1 to Diamond 3.
Oh,
to very high Diamond 3. Almost.
There's no way Velocity's even touched champ. MMR adjustments aside, there's no way they've made champ. They're not. They're going to stay stuck in Prospect League for next season.
It could be. It could be. I mean, Origin, they're just looking too overpowered, and they've got the lead here. They're holding on to it. I mean, no one from Velocity able to do anything. I mean, P2 only one shot, but that was only because C Money wanted him to get that shot. So, I mean, I just really don't see how they could even pull this one off.
Yeah, Origin getting back on offense here. Unfortunate touch from the Velocity player, but nobody on Origin there to follow up. Actually, a decent hit shot coming on from P2, but easily saved away by Drizzard. I mean, wasn't panicking whatsoever. Back out to the middle, though. Drizzard bailing out that hit from the middle. P2 on this one, but Sage is going to clear it away. Slipknot finally challenging, slow as heck. Although Heck did actually manage to beat me, but that wasn't my intention.
I don't think we can ever use the phrase "as heck" anymore without thinking of the man himself as Sir Legend. Another lucky goal. It's just gonna go in. All luck, no skill here.
Yeah, Drizzard. By the time he finally decided to go for the ball, the demo came out, and Sage, he just crept too far out of the net. And you know what? He wanted to creep out of net. Give Sir Legend a fighting chance there.
I mean, that's all it's been, is give Sir Legend a fighting chance, keep his hopes up. I mean, Origin, they still got command of this game. I mean, to think that Velocity, is going to be able to do something, a team led by Sir Legend, I just don't think it's going to be possible. I
mean, the team must be in shambles if they're having Sir Legend sub in. I mean, something must be wrong for him. I mean, I don't care how good he's performed in this series.
Apparently, he's the captain, so I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what Quackbot is out here doing. Quackbot's gonna have to explain himself, but
he has to rein in his players.
He needs to figure it out, Quackbot. I don't know, man.
Oh, you know what? Quackbot can keep doing what he's doing, because Velocity, they haven't looked good in this matchup, honestly. So Origin's still looking dominant at the moment. Although Sir Legend just happening to dunk out Sage, but Sage just dishing it up for him. Drizzard with the great clear out, back onto the Velocity side. Slipknot trying to get this in the corner, but he's too slow. Drizzard just a speedy player. Another miss coming out from the Velocity defense, and no Origin player there to follow up, though. C-Money on this one, getting 50'd out by Sir. Another miss coming out from him, though. Drizzard off the backboard now. Where's the follow-up? C-Money there, but he couldn't put enough of a powerful shot on. And Sir Legend, he's just absolutely flailing in the corner. And I mean, somebody get this man off defense.
Need some help. He needs some help there. I mean, with the final 15 seconds here, he really hasn't done much besides the one lucky goal. So, I mean, if somehow he could step up, they might have a fighting chance. But I mean, that's a slim chance as it is.
Yeah, and I feel like we got to disperse some of the bias, because I feel like we're all kind of just ganging up on Sir Legend. But I do kind of enjoy it, if I'm going to be honest.
It's all in good fun. I like Sir Legend. Some people might not like Sir Legend, but I kind of like Sir Legend. So, I gotta clarify that. We like these guys. It's the caster bias doing it to us. blame C Money. He activated the full series, so we're going at Velocity the full time here. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Quackbot bringing up Anonymous in the Twitch chat. He's on the Challenger team. I'm not sure what this has to do with the Prospect team. Even this is just going to be an org bias from Quackbot. I mean, Quackbot's off his mind here, or out of his mind.
Yeah, Quackbot. I don't know, man. I don't know Quackbot. I don't know how he got mod, but he hacked the system or something. I don't know why we gave him mod. I mean, who is this man? As a lucky goal is going to go in, Velocity somehow going to win the game. Just I don't know.
Yeah, Drizzard, just not a great touch. And Slipknot, he didn't even know where it was going to go. Just a lucky pre-flip, putting it into the left side. But Velocity actually managing to win a matchup or a game in the series.
Maybe the Origin 3-0 sweep. It's not meant to be, but they still got to keep the hopes up. I think that's what it's all about, keeping the hopes up. And maybe sometimes they're going to get a lucky goal here and there, and it happens. But that's just how it goes sometimes when you're memeing the guys around. So I think they'll come back next game and show them what's up.
I made a mistake. Quackbot is not the GM of this org. It's Anonymous. So I don't even know what Quackbot was talking about.
I think we just got to roast Quackbot regardless. So
yeah, I mean,
he's gotten involved now. We got to roast him, and we can roast Anonymous.
Yeah, anybody that comes into the fray is subject to fire from this caster bias. I mean,
yeah, you got to watch out.
Except the hut. We got to preserve the hut.
We got to save the hut. Save the hut.
Save the hut. Hashtag save the hut.
I think Anonymous, he's talking trash in the chat, but actually our one win on the season was actually against Lightspeed, so I really don't want to hear it from Anonymous here. We'll just beat him one more time tonight and walk away with our number 1 draft pick and call it a season.
If you manage to get your second win of the season, Rocker Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll be impressed.
Hey, don't worry, we're pulling it off here. We're coming for that number 1 seed. We can still beat Lightspeed and get the number 1 seed. I've figured it out. So Anonymous, I mean, his org is bad anyways, so we just gotta give him one more L. I mean, I think all of his teams here, they're all missing the playoffs, and Velocity, they're just another one that's gonna miss the playoff. There is last hope, and my org is gonna end that right now, right here, right now.
The machine that is Nemesis.
It is.
The regional dictator himself has declared it. Drizzard on this ball. It's over.
It's over.
Game 3, 4, 5 potentially doesn't matter. This series is over.
It's been over. The instant Anonymous talked in chat, he's trying to claim that he beat us 3-1. I would encourage you to go look back at the scores, and then we'll talk again.
No comment.
No comment. We're gonna leave this one in no comment. Just leave it at that.
No comment. No comment. Definitely not a good shot by Velocity or anything of the sort.
No comment.
And this man is absolutely roaring his Mustang outside my house. I don't know if anybody can hear that, but my goodness. Making my windows vibrate. Shaking my heart. Just like Origin's putting a little bit of miles on this pacemaker here, is they need to start playing a little bit better in this matchup. I mean, Velocity, they're not great. They need to be dominating him here. They need to get back to that game 1 fashion.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, we offered no comment on the last goal, but I mean, they got to get some offense going here. I mean, these are the 3 main guys for them. I know C Money's been on vacation, but hey, they've got to turn it around here if they want a chance at the playoffs here. Sir Legend, he thought about own goal in it, but he's gonna pass it right to C Money. Great pass. Where's the great pass spam in chat? I think we need it right here. If any time I could pull off some commands from spectating, this would have been the time. He's spamming that great pass right there. All right, Bagels has got me there. He's got it with the great pass. I respect.
Hold on, excuse me.
You didn't put the right capitalization. He's gonna fix that. There you go. There you go. He's got the
absolutely quivering in his boots on defense. The suspension just absolutely couldn't bear the weight of that opportunity.
No, he had to do it. He had to do it to him right there. I respect that. The caster bias has now infiltrated the game chat.
You know what? As it should.
It should. I would have to
go all in. This is honestly the most I've ever gone in on a caster bias. So I mean, usually I kind of just try to reference it and then kind of go back to it. I mean, especially the last one was towards the hut. I mean, you can't do that to the hut.
I mean, the hut was too powerful last time, and the caster bias. I'm still. It's still up in the air. Is it going to be too much for Origin to overcome the caster bias? It has turned into caster's curse. As Sage, a double miss from Velocity. Every time I talk, they're just missing the ball.
No, it didn't even matter. They weren't getting this shot. This was an absolute, I repeat, Bagner. No, that was not a mistake for me. I said Bagner. Absolutely ripping it. Top shelf.
That's Sage Burner for you. He's just too nuts there. I mean, Sage Burner, he got the Player of the Week last week for Origin as the open end miss comes out. But Sage Burner, Player of the Week. They also have Drizzard, who's hit Player of the Week before as well. So I mean, Origin, they're just too stacked at the moment.
Yeah, all they need is C-Money to step up to kind of get the trifecta. I know he was a little disappointed last week, but he was like, you know what? As long as it was Origin, I'm okay with it.
That's a team player here. That's what you love to see from this team. Selfless. I don't care. They don't care who gets the Player of the Week. They're just here for the team, trying to clinch that playoff spot.
Yeah, and you want to know who isn't a team player is Velocity. Just kind of running about, doing them things themselves. They don't know how to pass. They don't know how to incorporate team plays into their game. As another shot, unfortunately, Sage is going back to that crossbar form. I see many whiffs in the midfield as well. The Mustangs roaring past the house again.
I really wish we could hear that Mustang going by.
I'd have to let me open my window. Maybe we could hear it next time. Hold up. You take over for a second.
All right, is that one? That one's pinched back. Almost an insanely lucky goal from P2. He had one before, but Sage Burner, save your medal for him. He's just too insane. And final 40 seconds here for Velocity. Of course, they're not going to get any shots on net. It's just not going to happen. As Origin is just dictating this game however they may. This ball's popped up
right
in the midfield. Bagels has returned, and Origin, they're on the attack.
Yeah, Velocity, only 5 shots in this matchup. That may be the same shot total for Origin, but less quality shots, I can assure you. Hey, Sir Legend quivering in his boots again, getting a terrible 50. This could be an opportunity for Origin. C-Money actually getting balled out from the Velocity player, though. Drizzard cutting off Sage. Not sure if that was the right play, but either way, it's going to touch the floor as everybody whiffing on defense from Velocity. I mean, Origin had it all the way.
They had it all the way. It wasn't even close. It was not even close. That is what the caster bias tells me. It wasn't even close. I mean, yeah, like you said, nearly the same amount of shots, but it wasn't really even close. I mean, Origin they're just toying with them. They're just toying with them. Gotta keep it, gotta keep it interesting, but it wasn't close. Origin had it all the way. They're winning the next game, and they're clinching the playoffs. And mark my words.
Yeah, we may have gotten the 3-0 prediction wrong, but there could still be there's definitely... No, there couldn't be. It's absolutely an Origin victory, without a doubt.
It's over.
I gotta embrace the caster bias. I keep trying to think back into non-bias, and then I gotta tell myself.
Tell yourself that it's over.
Yeah, tell myself that Origin has it. They've had it since the start.
It's been over. It's always over. It's still over. So says the caster bias here. And it's just going to be over. This is going to be the last we'll see of Velocity. Rooks are winning on Saturday Night Rocket League as well. So, it's a written book. The script has been written, and Origin, they're taking this to one. Velocity. It's been fun.
This was, you say the book is closed. This was the summer project for Velocity, and they're failing. They didn't do their summer reading. They tried to show up for the quiz, and they got an F. And this was a big F here from Sir Legend.
F in the chat for Sir Legend. He misses another ball, and that's an F. They failed the class, and F for respects. That's just tough.
And I gotta reference Biscuit in the chat here, talking about the Player of the Week concerns. Except he wants a Player of the Week, and all I got to tell Biscuit here is that you won't get a Player of the Week. Just get playoff MVP. That's it. You know what? Who needs Player of the Week when you get playoff MVP?
That is true. It is very true. You gotta go for the big awards. Player of the Week, it means nothing. It means nothing when you get the dub.
That's small time. Sage is big time shot to the top left.
Okay, Sage. He's had enough of that crossbar. There is. This one just pops right up over the two defenders, sending it home, and they're making a statement early here. They want to clinch right here, right now.
And that was actually a great pass from C-Money off the corner, keeping it high and wide as it trickled across the net. And I swear, every time there's a goal velocity, it's two or more players on defense, and they still can't wrangle this ball. This is what I'm talking about with no team play. Like, they just don't know who's going.
Yeah, they're just struggling out there. They're struggling, and Origin, they're just destroying them right now. So, I mean, look at that. They even tried to pass that time, and it still didn't work.
They got the man on the inside, the Morse code. They're saying what I'm. They're relaying the information, but they just can't relay it fast enough. And even when they do, they mess up like that. As another shot's gonna go in from C-Money, you just can't stop him.
I mean, C-Money, he's out with a vengeance. He's fighting for that Player of the Week to build up the trifecta, and P2 just too slow. And P2 slow, and he can't get to that ball.
Did Origin win on Monday?
Origin did not win on Monday. They faced the Melons, and they unfortunately lost 3-1. But hey, they're coming back. And Tora actually faces the Melons next, so that'll be interesting.
Hey, you know what though? This caster bias is going to go all the way into a playoff prediction. Origin back-to-back championships as just. This is what I'm talking about. They're flat-footed. Where are they going? Nowhere, because they're stuck on each other.
Sage just obliterating, just dunks Sir Legend, sending him to another dimension there, literally, with that goal explosion. As it's 4-0 Origin. I mean, Bagels, he's saying back-to-back. I mean, everyone doubted Origin last season. That's all I'm saying. They were the 4 seed come playoff time, and they pulled off the championship. So you can't sleep on Origin. You can't sleep on them.
Yeah, and that was actually another great play and another great pass coming out from C-Money. He gets that double touch off the sidewall, and Sage is just harassing them all in net, which is what led them to be flat-footed. As another whiff comes out from Velocity. Oh my goodness! Just quit the lobby. It's over.
I think they've heard the caster's bias, and once it started getting in their heads, I think it was all about the mind game, and they've just had enough here. I mean, where is the forfeit button? We're past 3:30. Just get the forfeits out, and that's that.
They just have no semblance of communication. Sir Legend, he wanted that ball, and it's like he didn't even call it. He just crept right on his butt, and then just backed off at the last second. You got to take the initiative. Grab the butt with 2 hands.
We got a copy pasta in chat. Another one here from Lancer. I'm liking this one. It's an old copy pasta, but it works. We got Sir Legend overrated, P2 outdated, long have we waited, Velocity relegated. So I love that copy pasta, and Lancer coming in clutch, and yeah, it's looking like they might just be relegated to their spot on the couch for this playoff race.
Yeah, it's all but over for. I mean, there's just nothing left to say, really.
2 minutes remaining. They're still down 5. Even if you weren't using caster bias, I would say that it's going to be impossible to come back from, because it's it's a 5-goal deficit here. Game 4, Origin, they're looking to clinch their spot in the playoffs.
They're not looking. Out, they have.
They have right here. We can all but say that
it's over.
It was over. It's over.
It's been over.
it's been over, and now we just see how much it's been over. So, but I mean, hey, final 30 seconds. Maybe Origin will just get a little bit of the stat pad going.
Unfortunately, it's not 30 seconds. It's going to be 1 minute and 30 seconds. Just more torture for Velocity, as they've just haven't been able to do anything in this game 4. And you know what? If it wasn't caster bias, I would have gone with a Origin in 4 to 5 games, but I had to go with the 3-0. Had to get the confidence out there. And honestly, they should have won game 2.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have, and now they're just playing with them a little bit. Final 60 seconds here, all but over here, and they're just gonna soak it up, enjoy it, and they'll be heading to the playoffs. Come next Monday.
Yeah, it's like the scene in Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. Just the T-Rexes, they're both playing with the dude before they rip him in half. Except it's 3 T-Rexes just tossing these lifeless corpses that is Velocity back and forth before they finally just decide to get a little bit of a snack in. Because Velocity, there's no meat on him. There's no meat. It's just a little appetizer for what they're gonna do in the playoffs. They're waiting for the real meal.
They are. Is that what
their fist comes out? Oh my god.
The crossbar's still cursed, but yeah, I mean, Origin, they're ready to go for the playoffs. Unfortunately for Velocity, they're gonna have to hope that they get lucky and hope that Rooks lose to Vipers, which it could actually be possible. As that one's over, all right, we're turning off the caster bias. It's done right here. I feel like we ripped on Velocity enough. We kind of ended their lives. I'm sorry, Velocity, if you're watching back this VOD. I know it's a tough loss as it is, but I mean, Origin, all in all, Bagels, we'll turn around, be serious here for the final little bit. But I mean, Origin, they've really played a good game, and I didn't want to rip on Velocity as much as we did, but I mean, all in all, Velocity, they didn't play too bad. I mean, there were a couple mistakes, but I mean, they kept it close and they took it to Origin in a couple of those games.
Yeah, and all things being equal, now that the caster bias is done, Origin really didn't play that great. I feel like it was just Velocity making those mistakes on defense, and just that miscommunication was coming out, and just nobody knew who to go on what challenges, and they just needed to be a little bit more decisive. And Sir Legend actually was kind of that carry for those first 2 games. I think he scored the first 4 goals for his team, and after those first 2 games, it kind of just fell apart for Velocity on defense, and they weren't able to break out on the offense at all.
Yeah, it's definitely Velocity, but hey, good news for them. I know we roasted them, but good news for them. They still have a chance. If the Rooks lose on Saturday Night Rocket League versus Vipers, which they very well could be. The Vipers have been playing well. The Velocity would still make it in the playoffs, and maybe, just maybe, they could have the sweet revenge. So you never know how it's going to go. But Origin, they're clinched. Congrats to my boys. They're going to the playoffs, looking for that back-to-back. So that's 3 of my teams in the playoffs now. So we like to see, boys. We're looking good here. But yeah, congrats to Origin. And Velocity, we'll just have to wait till Saturday. Wait it out. So
yeah, I'm disappointed because I opened my window and the Mustang never came back. Let me tell you, that thing was roaring.
He knew. The guy knew, but
yeah.
I think
the match was over.
He knew it was over. He was celebrating.
Sorry, I had to get one more jab in there.
Yeah, but that's gonna wrap it up here for us. We gotta quickly head to the next match. I'm gotta cut you off again, Bagels. We gotta send in the next match because we're a little bit behind. That first match went a little bit over, but we got Melons versus Tora. Unfortunately, Tora's eliminated. But they can still get one more jab here at the Melons, maybe give them one more loss to end off the season on a high note. So last match of the night coming up, 9:30. Well, it's past 9:30 now, but it'll be coming up just a couple minutes. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.